Yes, shitty Wi-Fi makes it hard to stream. Yes, shitty internet indeed does make it hard to stream. What up? 3 brackets. Hello, Sip. You're very kind. I have been working with children all day. I do not feel very 3 brackets, but thank you. Since I travel around and stay in hotels and guest houses, often their Wi-Fi is not enough for my stream. Probably not, no. And you usually need at least 20 bytes per second to run it smooth. Indeed, indeed. They can make it hard if you've got shit internet. They confirmed yesterday and didn't cancel. They just didn't show up. Fantastic. That's exactly what you want from a service, isn't it? Fab. Wonderful. I'm so sorry. Have you heard from them since? Lucky children. Ugh. I don't know, you'd have to ask the children. Oh, that sounded horrible, shotgunning a dog. Right, I know there's a flamethrower guy in here somewhere. Or is that later? I have made it to the diving area. You're right, you're right. We haven't streamed since July last year. My internet went to heck and would drop to 5 megabytes per second. Such a joy. But the good thing that did come out of it, though, is you have a wonderful podcast now. Like, that's the good thing. You know? And I've been hit with it. Oh dear. We dead. So I did set up the bits redemption that Lara says aha or Lara says when she picks up an item. God, these thrower guys are just ruthless. Oh dear. Oh dear. Thank you, Sip. Demonstrating it very nicely. Oh gosh, they're so close behind me. Woof woof, woof woof. They are unaware of my Twitch double identity. I hope they are. I wouldn't like them to know that I have a Twitch channel. That would be the worst. Oh, he died. Wonderful. Excellent. I have not phoned them yet. I'm going to do some prep work, make sure I know who the boss is so I can contact them if the person on the phone doesn't help. Absolutely. And like at this point, with the ongoingness of it, there should be some sort of like case number or like so that it doesn't need to like go from scratch every time you call. Thank you, Fred. Genuinely though, it's true that if you had been able to stream, potentially you may never have started a podcast, and now you know how fantastic it is. I should get 25% of the bits as a commission. You should really, because it was your idea. You are correct. Whatever the fuck they are. They're tea bags. They're not oranges. No, they're tea bags. I want the diver to come out. Come over here. Ow. And that's what you get, sir. Oh, he's still alive. Oh, that's horrible. Oh, I don't like it when they look at you like that. It's awful. How have you... Oh, he's dead now. How have you, though, about setting up the Sims thing? Thought about, I see. I'm probably just going to add it to the bits redemption, to be honest. So, like, do, like, Sims option or something like that, you know? I don't think I'll take away all of the other stuff that you can redeem, like hydrate and stuff. Goodness, this game is such memories. I picked up a copy not long ago to play on the Vita, but there's no stick control. It's just the D-pad, and my brain can't with that anymore. I understand. I can't play this game without the D-pad, you know. I actually had to like find a workaround just to get the D-pad to work with it. But no, such memories. I had a lot of fun playing this when I was a kid. Hello, Dim. How are you today? How's your day been? Is it like pay X to write what you want them to do? So yeah, or do you have certain actions behind certain values? So I think it'll all be like a similar price, because I don't think the price is what's important. But I think it'll just be sort of like so and so, or like my character falls in love with, and then you have to input who you want to fall in love with, or my character wants to become enemies with, and then you have to like input the character, that sort of thing, you know. Classic Resident Evil 1 to 3 of the analog stick is pain. I think it's because really, in the same sense, Tomb Raider Classic is tank control. So I feel like that's why I just feel better with the D-pad, I think. That can only go well. Well, that's the point of it, isn't it? It's like, I think I want you guys to be able to create chaos and stuff. I want you guys to be able to like make events happen. I mean, the redemption points will probably be quite high, only because what I don't want is like everybody at the same time all to redeem something, and I have to make that happen. So for example, if I have to make someone fall in love with someone else, like that takes time, you know. No. Become enemies and not go beat that bitch up for fun. Yeah. Hardwired to use D-pad feels awful otherwise on this. Hard drugs tea. Works every time. I mean, what? How's your day been, Dim? When are we getting another Dino Crisis stream? You know I'm going to ask you. Thank you for redeeming Hydrate, by the way, Jungle. I mean, you could have some basic actions written out for yourself for a certain amount, and have a little bit more expensive option that lets you write your custom action. Potentially, but I don't know if, like... Yeah, I suppose actually we could do that. So, like, for a really high redemption, you can do something. But I think I'm just going to try and keep it as simple as possible. And just kind of, like... make it life easy on me. And just have some redemptions, and then as we go, if someone has an idea, I'd be happy to add it. Like, oh, why is there no option to woohoo with another character? No one is allowed to sleep with the kitty sim. I'm just putting that out there right now. Right now. Kitty sim is off limits. It's Dim Sim who sleeps with everybody. This is an example of a section I don't know what to do. I was going to do it today, but I had a nap. No! Oh no! Was your nap at least nice? That's why I said it was going to end poorly. Oi! Oh, don't worry. I've already planned that out. Kitty Sim is off limits. Oh. Now it turns out all you did was ruin the fun for me. You know me, Dim, ruiner of fun. Oh, I remember that. Got out of the water because the diver came from that way. Yep. I still need you to fill in the form, Dim, though, because if I make you, I need to know what personality you're gonna have. Off of the background being a massive lech. Unlike real life, it worked in SimWorld. Fat. Oh gosh. I need air to survive. Excuse me, dead body. That works as a trait. Well, you have one overall, like, aim in life. And then you have 3, like, traits. And I know I already know Sip's going to tell me I made his sim too handsome. He's already going to moan at me. I know he is. Big helicopter. Well, to be honest, that's why you're filling in the form, I guess. Yes, please. Look, guys. There's a helicopter. Let's get out of here. Oh no, it flew away. Gone. Gosh, that was speedy. The dictatorship boat in Slip Icy just gave me a chuckle. Yes, please. They pranked you. That was the best prank of 2022. We all know it. We all know it. Why am I... Okay, why did that happen? What the hell? That's really annoying, actually. What I want to do is, like, side jump. This is a timer. Got to really wait for the fire to come back on. There we go. What I wanted to do was a side jump. But for some reason she got stuck in the wall. Womp womp. Oh, that's great. Thanks for jumping backwards. I've got an itchy nose. Oh. I should probably just load it. Now the floor's pranking me. This game, actually, to be fair, is just a giant prank. Nobody actually plays it for fun. It's just to be pranked. Oh no! Gosh, there's not a lot of window, is there? Maybe we should do this one first because it's longer. I reckon. Simple puzzle. Hi Gnafa, how are you? I'll read your joke in just a second when I get out of the room of death. I used to hate facial hair, then it grew on me. Love it. I love the dad jokes. How are you today, Nappa? How's your Wednesday been? Is it side flipping faster than turning and running? It certainly is. You are absolutely right. However, when I tried to do a side jump in that room, I got stuck in the wall. So I thought, hey ho, let's not do that. At least you can grow some. Damn, I'm sure you could grow some. Unless you're just, like, hairless all over like a dolphin. I'm doing well, Kitty. How are you doing? I'm okay, thank you. I'm not too bad. I've been at work today. Working with children for 6 hours. So I was, like, considering, do I want to stream? But I absolutely did. I've been really into Lara Tomb Raider. I actually forgot how many like panels there were in this game with like the microchips and stuff, and I think that's actually a really cool like addition. It makes it sort of slightly more interesting than just pulling a lever or pushing a button. No, no, he has a flamethrower. No. Oh, thank goodness. At least we have water near us. He had hit us. Put ourselves out. Kitty is a filthy little sapo. Is that command not working, Nappa? I'll say it instead. Guys, use your bits to say if you think she's saying mm-hmm. Finally solved the lifelong mystery. I'm starting to think me and Poison are the only ones who think she says mm-hmm rather than uh-huh. Oh shit, I loaded it. Right, I didn't really do anything. What the hell? How did I get stuck on that? Getting weird. Save is no more. I just think it's not working because when I swapped over to Windows 10 I had to redo a lot of my commands and some of them don't work, so I would look into it. I fixed Bonk. I did a Gregorov sound alert for Brasky because he requested it. And it's also something that makes me think of my childhood too. Oh. There he is. Evening, Kit. Happy Wednesday. Can't stay too long this evening, unfortunately, but I wanted to drop by, say hi, and I hope stream goes wonderful. That's okay. Are you doing anything nice this evening? And I was just saying, everyone thinks Lara says aha. And I'm starting to think it's just me and you that think she says mm-hmm. Hey Joe, how are you? Hello again. Oh my god, I'm nearly dead. Look at him panicking. That's what happens. Prepping for an interview and maybe dropping down to Brothers again to the chap's birthday. Is it actually today? I meant to ask that earlier because I couldn't remember what you said, if it was today or... the other day. Oh, it is today. Happy birthday to your brother. And also, oh fuck, good luck with the interview. Wow, I just look like an arsehole. Good luck with the interview. I'm sure you'll get it. Reality can be whatever you want it to be. That's true. I'm good. Just hanging with Bob. How's Bob? How is Bob? Good luck at the interview. Yeah, we should all wish Poison luck at his interview. I agree. Good luck, Poison. You deserve it. You did not. I appreciate that a lot. What did you get your brother for his birthday? Your presents. Laura has no time for bends. No. None whatsoever. Wow, I actually didn't see that. Eh. Boring in real life stuff. It sounds pretty interesting from what you've told me, so. We're bobbing and weaving. Bob is good, he's sleepy. Aww. Sleepy doggy. I feel that Poison. It's hard finding a job that you actually enjoy, huh? Oh no, a man. Oh no, another man. I'm tempted to send you some Vegemite. I mean, if I said, yeah, sure, send me some Vegemite. I don't have a P.O. box or anything, so I think it would be a Vegemite. Vegemite. You guys know I was a vegetarian for a little while. Did you know that? Little fact about me. I just had to find a second job to make up for the hours I'm losing at my job right now. I'm sorry to hear that, Nappa. I really hope that you get your hours back soon, because it's a bit of a scary time now lately with COVID and stuff, losing hours and things. I mean, you never know. Veggie might. Might not, though. He's a joker. Our Poison. Sorry to hear that, man. It's true. You could have a first try on stream. Foolishness. What, being a vegetarian? Kitty fun fact number 1, she was indeed a vegetarian. It's true. For a long time as well, for a couple of years or whatever. But it was a long time ago. No, I'm getting on with foolishness. Don't worry, I appreciate the jokes. I just might not laugh at them full on. Wait, what did that do, guys? Guys, what did that do? Did anyone pay attention? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. My condolences, Kitty. What, that I was a vegetarian? It was alright. I didn't mind it. I still don't mind some vegetarian options. Oh, the man fell. That's in the helicopter place. I still have some vegetarian options every now and then, but yeah, not too bad. Uh-oh. My cousin's wife is vegan. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to do that. Fucking hell. That's everything. Too hard, there's no cool stuff, exactly. Way too much work. It was hard enough being a vegetarian. I'll tell you that. Christ, I've already lost all my health. Out of interest, would you guys like to see Tomb Raider 3? Uh-oh. I mean, it'd probably have to be after Sims Mayhem, but I think it'd also give us a well-deserved break from Tomb Raider for a while. Also, Tomb Raider 3, I don't know it that well, so I think that it could be kind of fun. Just get reminded of this. Dim, you're gonna have to tell me what it is. Sorry. Are you veggie because you like animals or health and well-being? It was mainly because I guess I didn't really want to eat animals anymore. Because I think we're omnivores, so actually it's probably healthy to consume meat products. I know that's probably a controversial opinion, and a lot of vegetarians and vegans would be like, hey, I'm fine, I get enough protein with it, but that's me. I'm just out there throwing out controversial opinion. I would like to see it. Poison would like to see it. Tomb Raider 3, monkeys and such. The monkeys in Tomb Raider 3. Do you know what I always wish though? Is that, you know the very first monkey who's friendly? Or the first group of monkeys. And then in the second level, they're just mean. And they should have been nice. All the raiders. Well, I don't know if I'd be brave enough to stream Tomb Raider 4. God, that'll take us up till Christmas. Stars. Hello, Kino. How are you? I would love to play Tomb Raider 4, but I'm also scared of Tomb Raider 4. It's 50-50 on the poll so far. Really, on Instagram, I haven't had a chance to check yet. I'm so glad. We also have a bits redemption now, Kino. I'm enjoying this run. Oh, I'm glad. Do it. Okay. You guys seem to want it. Yes, all the raiders. Interesting start, mate. Charging at the woman with a gun whilst using a baton. The Futurama vegan lion bit. Oh, yes. I know the scene. Thank you. That will come at me. Militant vegans. I'll eat meat to counteract your attempts. S. The fist asked friendly. Sorry, poison. Jungle? Why did I say poison? I can't get that med pack. Oh, there's a scuba diver. Oh, no way. Are you going to play the new Tomb Raiders? When you say new Tomb Raiders, which ones do you mean? Laura says, thank you, Kino. She does. Thank you, Kino. I'm team thank you. Me too. But I feel like I'm being outnumbered because everybody else has redeemed aha so far. Guys, I've got a poll on my Instagram as well right now on my story. So if you're not following me on Instagram, if you put in !socials, there'll be a link there, and you can have your say. Is she saying when she picks up an item, or aha when she picks up an item? Don't fall for the propaganda. Have a propaganda. I love me some to be honest. Do you now? You look lovely as always, by the way. You guys are really nice. I was saying, Tip said earlier something along those lines, and I was like, I've literally been working with kids for like 6 hours. You guys are too kind.
I have no preference.
Okay, so there's a little bit of
both.
dialogue here, so I will try not to talk.
Glad to have your heart. What do you want? Come on, stick to your stomach. Tell me, where in monastery should we look? Brother?
You stream any PS4 games? I don't have a PS4, so no. I have to have a PS4 for that big thing. Clubhouse loves him some. Is poison, guys? Is poison being lewd? Am I gonna have a word? Tomb Raider through Rise. So I played the Tomb Raider 2013, and it was awful. I hated it. Absolutely hated it. You got it. I'm on Tube Poison. Usually. Noted. Dim's taking notes about you. As much as I hate to have to take off and do that dumb prep and eat and stuff. That's okay, Poison. I hope you do well. Bye bye. We'll miss you. Damn, I was hoping for Shadow the Colossus stream. It's great. Yeah. Nope. No PS4. Not lewd, you are being lewd. Kitty hating something is new. Yeah, I don't like the new Tomb Raiders at all. Good news, bad news. It's so sad when Poison has to leave. I have to use it. She says, That's what I believe. I believe it too. Take it easy, Poison, and be safe out there. Thanks, Kit. Appreciate it. Bye bye. I love the new ones. I'm so crushed. Sorry, I hate them.
You are not one of them.
But you are a monk.
Brother Chen Bakeng.
Sip thinks she says,
You
aha.
have come for me. I saw bright lights around me.
That
No,
was
we
gunfire.
don't, Dim.
I think it was them who got taken away by it.
But you are my guide, my path beater to a next incarnation. I have done my time here, haven't I?
What are you doing here, in Marco Bartoli?
Nothing. I led righteous life. Here for reasons rooted only in necessary evil. As my father was before me when he bombed Gianni's vessel deep into these waters. Now I'm here, was here, to prevent his son from salvaging the Seraph.
The Seraph?
You not know my life's work well. You sure you're not here for them?
Their Jackanory days are well over.
They want the Seraph to unlock a malignant treasure we contain in our monastery in Tibet. Since being stolen by imbecile vagabonds centuries ago, we've been without key to it.
Bye, Poison.
Relying solely on cleansing of our prayers to keep it subdued. Then the occultist Gianni B acquired it. Trouble we knew. He breathed life back into ancient belief. One not to be stopped by any amount of head bowing. And now again, it is here. Marco, infected with madness. He has violent mind, but not yet the power to satiate it. So, we reached for our weapons once more.
The true,
detox of evil.
Where can you be taking me? Thought this was my big break. Guess change.
He is shredded.
Oh, I need one.
Oh, I need to show you guys a cutscene in a minute. Right, okay. So I am going to show you the cutscene that you didn't see just now very quickly. So bear with me, I'll get that set up for you. Yeah, there's a whole theory that Marco Bartoli didn't actually want to kill Lara Croft there because he wanted her to go and get the Seraph because it was a bit of a ball ache to go and get it. So it's something to think about, I suppose. I have mixed feelings about the new ones. I struggle with the first. I quite like the second, and I think the third is the most fun for gameplay. The story is awful and the worst version of Lara. I agree with you. I haven't played them, but I know the story of them. I think what hurts is that they really are the worst version of Lara for me personally, and I think that's what makes it really hard for me to enjoy them, Andrew. So I agree. And that was what I really struggled with while I was playing the first of the reboot trilogy. I really like Legend, Underworld, and Anniversary Lara. I think she's cool. I think she's sort of like a balance between like, hi Spotter, by the way, how are you? I think she's a great balance between classic Lara and then sort of like moving her forward as a character. I think they did really well with that. Some of the stuff I didn't particularly agree with, like it would have been nice if we didn't have to have so much of her parents in it, but I was willing to accept that Lara, but I just don't like new Lara. Sorry, I'm getting distracted and I'm not doing what I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to be getting you guys up a video. Ah, let me do that. Hi Lightning, how are you? Welcome to the stream. It's nice to meet you. My name's Kitty. We're just playing some Tomb Raider 2 today. How are you? How's your Wednesday? Open with this. Make it full screen. And then, in theory, you guys should be able to. You love listening to my reviews. Thank you. I'm sure most people are bored of them by now. Because I say the same thing quite a lot. And I do apologise. This one. Thank you for welcoming in Lightning Dim, by the way. Thank you. Sorry, I'm trying not to talk over the cutscene, but I am reading chat. I want to know how Lara held her breath for this long. Because then when you start the level, you're underwater as well for even longer. So, how the fuck? How the fuck? Lovely. So this is actually the start of a very iconic level where you just start off in the middle of the deep ocean, which is very bold for a video game, I think. And no direction of where you should go. So there would have been lots of deaths. I think I remember where to go by. I hope so. I don't know about medical stuff, but that guy's feet are dark. Like the blood flow is being constricted. He could have, yes, what's the name of it when your feet, is it frostbite when your feet go black? I've never get why they always aim for the witness and not the real threat. It's true, he could have just shot Lara there. He's in love with Lara. Genocidal maniac. Rise of the Tomb Raider was the third one, was Boss, where she's full badass. I don't know how you can consider her badass when you know that this was this was how Lara was. Like, I can't see Shadow Lara as being badass. Jonah! Constantly. I mean, you kill a fight for you guys in this, but it's an expected ramp up after the first game where there's few and far between. In 2013, she kills hundreds of people. It was actually complained about in Tomb Raider 2, the amount of human enemies as well. So that was an issue back in the day that people did indeed have with Tomb Raider 2. Not too shabby, more Tomb Raider 2. I see. Yes, we are playing Tomb Raider 2. That's correct. Is this one your favourite, would you say? Not gonna lie, I've been looking forward to this stream. Spotter, that's very kind of you. Thank you. I've been looking forward to it too. I was a little bit late today. My dinner was late, so I sort of just set it back just a little bit. But thank you for being here. I do appreciate it. How was your Wednesday? I've never played the new Tomb Raiders, never caught my attention, but the old ones have a different charm. For sure, and I'm happy to change, but I just don't like the direction they went. I'd like to find some time to go back to the Anniversary, Legend, and Underworld games again. I really recommend them. I love them. They're great. The only one I have a bit of a love-hate thing is with Underworld. Oh my gosh, Suko Nami, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome on in, guys. Hello. Oh my goodness, how was your stream? Guys, thank you so much. Thank you. Welcome. If you're just meeting me for the first time, hi, my name's Kidius. Nice to meet you. We're playing Tomb Raider 2 today. What was you streaming, Suko Nami? I hope I'm saying your name right, by the way. But welcome on in, guys. Big Boy True, thank you. Danklin, welcome. Hello. Hello, dear. Hello. Pogo Pogo, that's so cute. Oh, thank you for the raid. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. That's very kind of you. Kitty knows the whole life of Lara Croft. Not all of it. I think there's stuff I don't know, probably. They don't seem generic at all. That's true. I was excited for the reboot. Got the collector's edition that came with a possible Lara toy. Oh, wow. Amazing. I love stuff that comes with stuff, don't you? I love it. I love the music, the classic Tomb Raiders. Me too. I love the stage. Me too. Hi, Richard. How are you? It is Frostbite. Yes. That's sphere potential. Very unproductive. What about yours? I was at work. I was working with the kids for 6 hours. So this is a nice relief, I think. Spodder. For sure it's a problem back then, but in the second it's more forgivable. Like Lara was hardened by her experiences in the first game. For sure. Kind of dilutes it when prequel Lara ran around like a Terminator. Welcome, Raiders. Thank you for welcoming him in. Hi, Res Husky. How are you? Suko's fine. I'm great. We were playing Breath of the Wild for the first time. Amazing. I have a Switch, but I've never had the chance to play Breath of the Wild. My brother has recommended it, though. Did you enjoy it? Well, thank you for the raid. Thank you. It's really nice to meet you. Oh, Richard recommended. Oh, thank you, Richard. That's very kind of you. Suko, thank you so much for the follow. Thank you so much. Thank you. We do have a... I will definitely come check out your stream as well. Love a bit of Switch streams. We do have a Discord for followers if anyone would like to join as well. So just give me a shout, give me a poke, and my mods will be happy to send it. Thank you, Richard. I appreciate that. Oh, that's a really cute emote. Good one. I've only played Tomb Raider remakes and I have a statuette from Rise of the Tomb. So you are a Tomb Raider fan. Love to hear it. Go. Would you ever play the classic ones, do you think? Have you ever watched a playthrough of the classic ones? That's actually a question I should ask. Good one. I can't remember what this does. Ah, trapdoor. Of course. It's always a trapdoor, guys. Always. Sorry, I don't want to drown. Once I'm out of the water. Right? And there is a shark following me. Not to freak anybody out, but there is a shark on the way. I have to get ready for work, Kitty, but one day I will send you some Vegemite for the first time to try your stream. I'll leave you on Bob to help him sleep. Thank you, and we will look after Bob as we did before. I hope you have a lovely day at work, and thank you so much for coming to hang out with us for a bit. Thank you so much. My pleasure, dear. Got to spread the kindness and love to new friends. Absolutely. I love raiding new people. It's always really intimidating because you don't know how they're going to be when you raid someone new. But I love doing it, especially when you find someone who's just wonderful. Do you know what I mean? But it can be really scary to like raid someone you've never met before. You like Vegemite, do you, Richard? I'll do it, but I won't be happy. I have Underworld, I think. I don't think I have any of the other ones. Then again, most games under the sun. I know that feeling. Just Steam sales happen and you end up just owning games. And you're like, when did I buy that? When on earth did I buy that? Why is that in my Steam library? How are you, Richard, by the way? How have you been? Thank you so much for spreading the love out. Thank you. Very kind of you. And then there's the humble bundles, yeah. And then there's like the other Like, so you've got like the Epic Games launcher and things where you have just so many games on there too. It is very hard to keep track of sometimes. All good, just chilling. Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. Steam sales. I filled up a section on my wall of all my physical copies. Oh wow, that is really cool. I definitely want to try and buy more physical copies of like older games. I think that's what I want to do. I want to start collecting PlayStation 2 horror games, but they're very expensive. Picked up the 100 bundle for Ukraine and it was something like 125 games for $40. My goodness. My goodness. It's about finding the time to play them as well, right? And here walking. By the way, Steam now sells old Tomb Raider games. Tomb Raider 2013 Anniversary and Rise. Yes, they do. The thing is I can't really recommend the classic Tomb Raiders on Steam because I don't think they run well enough off the bat. They take a lot of messing about to get running and things, and the people who aren't that committed to playing them, I think it's a lot of mess about. You can play them somewhat out the box, but to be honest, there is a bit of messing about that needs to go into it. So I can't really recommend them on Steam. But they look lovely. They run like once you get them sorted, they are the better way to play it, I think. Just the fact that you don't get all the warping texture. Sorry. My throat just went dead dry there. My eyes water as well. Sorry. I got a metallic box with the collector's edition of Final Fantasy XII last year. I love when things come with things. It just makes it so much more exciting. 1, 2, 3. Look almost arranged and raw adapted. Yeah, I think they look great on. I will take that stretch break in a bit, Dim. I'm alright at the moment. I think once my water's done, I'll go and get some because it's very close to being done and I definitely need some. So thank you for redeeming that. But yes. I can't remember what I was saying, sorry. What was I saying? Yeah, I love when things come with things. PS2 horror games are not too bad. PS1 and 64 Saturn era though, oh boy. Are you kidding me, Dim? Are you kidding me? They're not too bad. Do you know how much like games like Rule of Rose are and Haunting Ground and stuff? Do you know? Do you know something with Tomb Raider 3 that I always forget is that you can monkey bars in it. So I always forget to look at the ceiling. So I always come from playing 2 and forget that you can do it. So if I do play Tomb Raider 3, I have to remember that you can monkey climb, monkey swing, whatever you want to call it. Haunting Grounds is amazing. Yeah, I recently played it. I've got a full playthrough on my YouTube. It's not so bad. It's fucking expensive, Dim. Oh, thank you, Richard. That's very kind of you. Thank you. Yeah, I played it. It wasn't even recently anymore, was it, guys? Oh my god, what was it like? About a year ago now? Oh my gosh. That's scary. Right, I remember that you have to run here. So it's just this way. Okay. then to pull the lever. Okay, and the switch to turn the stuff off is somewhere. I went to a New York store once. Oh wait, actually I've just remembered this is timed. Hang on. Hang on. Oh no, you have to turn off the fire. Shit. I went to a New York store once. Rule of Rose was there. The price was scarier than the game itself. It's expensive. That's why I'm surprised Dim's saying it's not so bad. Oh no, sorry, Rule of Rose, yeah. Rule of Rose. And it's not a great game to play either. Like, it's really hard to the controls and stuff. Are you a fan of retro games then, dear? I love retro. I love it. I'm predominantly like a horror streamer. But I'm playing Tomb Raider 2. I've played Tomb Raider 1 and 2 because in my opinion they have horror elements, so that's how I justify it. But I am also like a retro streamer, I would call myself. Predominantly. I don't remember the last time I played a new game. Do you guys remember the last time I played a new game? Was it Tomb Raider 2013? I think it was. And that's not even new. That was 2013. I don't know where that is. Where was that? It's a lever. What does that do? Wow, I don't think I've ever seen that lever before. Hello, Rasky. How are you? Oh, it's here. Look, it's here. It's here. It's here. I got in. Hi, Rasky. How are you? By the way, I sorted out Gregorov. I sorted out the Bits Redemption. Sorted it all out. Uh-oh, the fire's back on. Well, that's not good, is it? Maybe I fucked it. Well, you did a piece of cake, so now you can't. Gregorov! There's a little siren in the background as well. Resident Evil Village, yeah, probably actually. You're right, Richard. Yes. Absolutely. When's Elden Ring, Kitty? I think Elden Ring looks good, actually. It was Resident Evil 3. I actually think Elden Ring looks really good. The last game you played when it was new was Resident Evil 3. I actually played Resident Evil 3 on release. You are right about that. Nemesis has nightmares with Kitty since she beat the crap out of him. It's true, she played Resident Evil 8. I did. I love a good horror title. Did a Silent Hill marathon a while back. Took me a hot minute to get all the physical copies. But they stand pridefully on the shelf. Which Silent Hill was your favourite, if you don't mind me asking? Resi Village was good, but not as good as 7. I think I got more enjoyment out of Village, but I didn't really... I'm not a fan of first-person horror, so it was an interesting one for me. But I'm a massive Resident Evil fan, so... Barracuda on my butthole. So we're going to kill that now, so it's not bothering me. Someone do Gregorov immediately, thanks. Yo, it's good, you like it? I got you, Rasky. You did, thank you. Gregorov, Yoko, Kevin, Cindy. Silent Hill 3, honestly, I think that's a lot of people's favourite. I think that is actually a lot of people's favourite. Right, there is basically there's a switch. Where it is, however, I don't know. So, hang on, let me try and find it. Interesting. might drown to death. Yeah, I'm gonna just drown. My is probably Silent Hill 3, probably very possibly. I know it's a hot take, but my top 3 were 3, 1, 2, but I know how much love Silent Hill 2 gets. I thought about doing the side games like Downpour and Shattered Memories, but that's true horror. I've never played Shattered Memories, but I have played Downpour. Oh. I didn't mind Downpour. It's got a lot of issues, but there are way worse. I don't think it's necessarily controversial. I think about Silent Hill 2. Silent Hill 2 is my personal favourite. And just will be. Forever. I think it's my favourite game of all time. I love it. Right, okay, where's this? Oh, for God's sake, Barracuda, can you bugger off? I'm trying to solve a puzzle. I love Downpour a lot. There's a lot I liked about Downpour, and then there's a lot I didn't. It's a very difficult game to explain. Apparently they aren't the best. No, I know a lot of people didn't like Homecoming as well. But I must say, I really respected Homecoming for like the story it did. I actually quite like the story of Homecoming. I just don't think it was always executed in the best way. It's basically, I know I'm looking for a lever on the wall or something, but I'm just apparently very blind and cannot see a lever. Oh, look there. God. I like... Oh, back down we go. Sorry, a lot of things are timed in this level, so and I can't remember if this is, so I'm sorry if I'm being like mean or rude or anything. Oh God, we're gonna die again. Oh, let's die right by the dragon. I like 1 and 2. I only played 3 once when it came out. I find 3 a little bit too loud for me. As ridiculous as it sounds. I like it, and I like Heather, and I like everything. I just find it a little bit loud, like I feel like it's very in your face with the scares. Same for 4. I recently played 4, very recently, for the first time ever, and again, I think the first half of Silent Hill 4 is honestly incredible. Second half made me want to cry. My fave game of all time is Dragon Age Origins. Nice. There's a barracuda. There's millions of barracudas. What the fuck, Heather? I think it's 3-1 for me since it's directly connected, but I was also invested in Harry and Heather. That's fair enough. I'm not a massive cult storyline lover, so I feel like while I love Silent Hill 1 and 3, I find the cult storyline not my favourite. Do you know what? All I can think about when I see Lara running on all this is the rust that her little poor bare feet are touching. Development hell, absolutely. Homecoming, a Michael Bay movie. Yeah. Because like the whole thing about like, you know, that they had to sacrifice, spoilers, in Homecoming, that they had to sacrifice their kids to like appease the sort of god was really cool, and I really liked that, and I really wanted to like Homecoming, but it just let itself down and in some of the most silly ways. For example, having Pyramid Head show up and stuff. Not a massive cult storyline lover, eh? Okay, says the one with a cult. I own a cult, but I don't appreciate cult storylines. Absolutely. Hello, Kitty. How are you? Hi, Taxidermy. How are you today? I'm alright, thanks. How have you been? Every time you say that, I hear the damn song. From Guitar Hero. That's what I always think of. Chief. I'm sorry if I'm being a little bit slow on chat today, guys. There's some timed things in this level. They're annoying. Glad to hear you well. I'm also well over here. Thanks for asking, and it's nice to see you again. Nice to see you too. Nice to see you too. Sorry. I was trying to look at my phone because I got a text, but my ring light was like way too bright on the screen, so I could not see shit. Laura stubbing her toe. Oh shit, I ran off the edge. Laura stubbing her toe and everything. Yeah, and like just treading on like pure rust. Join the cult. We eat cookies on a Friday and make baby sacrifices on a Monday. I think the cult command is working again. We also make family rallies once on a while with ghost summoning. Yeah, at the end of the day. Oh, what a cozy cult it is, guys. Yeah, it's working again. It wasn't working for a while. I actually don't know if this is the way I need to go because I can't remember if this is with the place with the big drop that you need to fill with water later. I feel like it is. Yes. There is a way that you can survive this. I've seen it on speedruns, or am I imagining it? Like, there's something you can do so like you roll at the bottom and you survive. Who speedruns? Probably you. And like you do like a roll at a certain point. But I have never been able to do it because I don't actually know what the strat is, but I've just seen people do it. Running jump. I'm actually just... Oh, the roll isn't relevant. So you just do a running jump. That's it. And land at the wall. That's right. Okay, yeah. I think I remember. I thought it was a roll. I don't know why. I have seen it. It's really cool. There's a point in the wall that you land, isn't there? And it needs to be a swan dive. Okay. I'm just curious. I died! But I did it, I think. Do you have to have full health? I'm not going to keep the load, by the way, if I do it. I'm just tempted to... No, I keep dying, Rasky. Rasky, save me. What's happening? Oh, and... Okay. It takes her a second to realise, I know. So it's quite a hard place to sort of like try and work out how to do it. I just find it really like entertaining to watch people do speed runs in general. So like trying out the things that you guys make look so easy is always a really fun thing for me. I don't watch a lot of Tomb Raider speed runs, and I tell you why. It's because I want to still like enjoy the game. And I find speedruns sometimes a little bit like, if it's a game you love, it can sort of take away from... I think I'm hitting the wall a bit too much. Alright, I'm going to stop now, guys. I'm just curious. I might keep the save. Gonna make dinner. Lovely meeting you. I'll leave a like. Oh, thank you so much. I will definitely come check out your streams, Suko. And thank you so much for the raid. I really appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed dinner, whatever it is, and thank you, guys. I haven't had a chance to check out Suko yet, but I would say go give a follow because they seem absolutely wonderful, wonderful and lovely. So I'm sure their streams are the same. But thank you so much. Nice spaghetti bolognese. Enjoy, enjoy. How lovely. Enjoy, enjoy. Bye bye. Thanks, Dim. I appreciate you being kind and saying goodbye. I need to take a stretch break soon, otherwise Dim's gonna punch my head. I'm not always a get to people, just most of the time. Please don't punch my head. Punch my anus out. Rasky's asking you a question, Dim. That was good timing on the Jonah with the explosion, by the way. Nice. That sounds like something whingy Lara would say. Is punch my anus out an instruction? Yes, Rasky is in the habit of asking people to punch his anus out. I don't know where it came from, Spodder, to be honest. He just asks people to punch his anus out. Demands it almost, you know. Take me out to dinner first, Rasky. Exactly. And then I will consider punching your anus out. So just predict what the next whingy Tomb Raider will be. You want me to request... Wait, what do you want me to do as a voice or sound effect then? Oh, it's gonna be... Oh shit, what did she say? Yeah, okay, I know what you want me to do now. It's no fucking way. That's what it's gonna be. But you're not gonna be able to do it because you're on cooldown. Oh, you want me to predict the plot? I thought you wanted me to predict the next sound alert you were gonna do. The plot is gonna be more daddy issues. For sure. It's gonna be more daddy issues, I reckon. I think they're gonna try and make her a little bit more edgy. Oh, I'm dead. I think they're gonna make her a little bit more edgy because of the sort of backlash they've got from some fans about how they were expecting it to go and sort of come back to the old Lara that we knew. So I think they're going to try it, but I think they're going to probably not do the best job at it. I think they're going to miss the point a little bit of what people wanted back. What do I think the plot's going to be, though? It's really hard. Yeah, anything, couldn't it? I'm gonna do that shit for free. I can assure you, Rasky, that is painful. Assure you. Play a Jonah spin-off game. Maybe he'd just pet cats for 8 hours, whatever. It'd be lovely. Unless you're into that, in which case it can be arranged. We had Rise of the Tomb Raider, so I guess next is Noodle of the Tomb Raider. God. I would say that's a prediction. If I've ever seen one. Just like the rest of the game's key. Aim for 20 and hit a 7, which is the other side of the dartboard. Yeah, I feel like that's what it's probably going to end up being. I think they're going to get sick of the old classic fans asking for classic Lara back, and they're just going to sort of try and fail. And then the classic fans are going to be like, oh, why did we ask anyway? Which is why I kind of think, like, I don't think it's even worth asking for classic Lara to come back because like I genuinely don't trust them to do it anyway. So I think it's just better to be like, okay, well, we had this Lara here. Oh shit, I did the same thing. So that we should just enjoy this Lara, you know? Let's just enjoy the Lara that we have here, and then if people like the new games, they can like that Lara. What do I know? I wish they took the time to analyze community feedback with time, but developers rush down pre-production. That's why games fail. I also think that this Lara is considered outdated in terms of like, I don't think they think this sort of personality would sell anymore. I think there's this idea that like, because look, let's look at it realistically, right? This version of Lara, she just goes and does stuff because she wants to do it. There's nothing more badass and feminist about that. She just wants to. She wants to do it, so she does it, right? There's no dad she's appeasing. There's no mum she's appeasing. If anything, her parents disowned her in this version because she refused to live the life that they wanted for her. She relies on no one except Winston, but to be honest, he's just her butler. She's independent, yes. I think that's amazing. I would love to see what that looks like in modern games. I would love to see it because I'm tired of seeing the same old characters copy and pasted. But I don't think game developers think that it would sell that sort of personality anymore. So you're never really going to get it back. We need to turn the water on in here, but I don't know how you do it. I wish I took, cure. I mean, look at the classic fans. I mean, look, the classic fans are also the vocal minority. I think... I know, I've seen on Twitter there's a big sort of like argument between classic fans, reboot fans, and LAU fandoms, but to be honest, our perspective, it makes sense to make classic stuff, but the masses, it's the new stuff. 100%, yeah, like, I don't really go, look, I talk to you guys about it a lot because, you know, I get asked my opinion on it. But like, I don't really post on Twitter and stuff about what I think. I don't really talk to like community managers of Tomb Raider saying what I think. So it is difficult to sort of, oops. As you say, Rasky, I actually agree with you. I think the thing is though, what's really interesting is Resident Evil, right? They went back to horror with Resident Evil 8. They also went back to that sort of classic formula with Resident Evil 2 and 3 remake, but they just gave it a modern twist, right? I do think that our generation are sort of looking for that nostalgia boost. So like, I do think that it could potentially do well. But as you say, I don't think a lot of classic fans really talk about it. Some do, I've seen on Twitter, but I don't think they go about it in the right way. Much how Capcom seems to hate classic fans outside of opportunities to get money out of them for Resident Evil, that is. Oh, you got it. Kind of. I don't know if they necessarily like have ignored classic fans. They did for a long time, but you know, they then found with Resident Evil 7 doing as well as it did that there was a market for horror again, and they tried it with Resident Evil 2 and 3 remake, which was genius. I hate Resident Evil 7 and Resident Evil Village. I think I respect Resident Evil 7 and Resident Evil Village because they sort of brought it back to, they gave Capcom the okay that horror games are alright to do again. So you've got to kind of respect it that it did that for the franchise. I think I've gone up the wrong way. It would have to cater to both as well. And I think that that's like the hole that they've dug themselves in now. That's really hard for them to sort of go forward and please everybody, because honestly, you only have to look back at gaming history. When you try and make a game that pleases everybody, it pleases nobody. And you know what? That's what frightens me about the new Tomb Raider games, is that they're going to try and please everybody. And it never works. It never works. Ever. The thing is that Nostalgia Generation has money now. They should take that into consideration. But 100%, I agree. Yeah. There's a market. There is a market for older games. They did a good job of Resident Evil 2 Remake. 3 Remake was meh. Alright, but 7 and Village sucked in my opinion. I absolutely hate first person shooter crap. Resident Evil never was a scary game. I think it was to some people though. I think that's kind of harsh to say that it wasn't a scary game. Like, it was survival horror, so I don't know. I can sort of not really understand. Like, I don't find it scary anymore, but when I was a kid I found it terrifying. So I think it is they were scary games. I think they did play into the horror aspect of it, but as Bork said, Capcom could make good money having a small team crank out classic style Resident Evil games which people would buy because they love that style of game. You just have to look at the Resident Evil modding scene these days. People are crying out for classic Resident Evil. Bang on all day about the blinkers, the big players in the gaming industry when it comes to the legacy of the fans. I mean, you could say the same about like Tomb Raider, because like they have a massive modding community with the Tomb Raider level editor. So like, I mean, people still love these games and people are still looking out for these games. So for sure, I think it's difficult. I don't know. It's just great that the community can keep these games alive, you know. Term I despise. Sometimes when you give up first-person Resident Evil games sold like fresh bread, so it's not going anywhere. Sometimes you just have to give up. The thing is I respect I didn't particularly dislike Village or 7. I wasn't also a massive fan of either, personally, because I don't particularly... Fuck's sake, that little drop there is like so fucking annoying. Because they know you're gonna do it every time, and I just eat it. I just get sucked into it every time. I just drop and just die like a little rag doll. How many times? I know. How many times am I gonna do it? It's because to be fair, Rasky, it's because I'm chatting and I'm sort of like looking in my peripheral when I'm like jumping. Not a great idea. Don't do that. Don't recommend that. Like, at all. You enjoy Resident Evil 5 and 6 as single player? Sadly, I don't think anything comes down to them thinking about what fans want. I think that most of the time it's money. Resident Evil 5 and 6 followed action shooter trends. Dead Space followed it too. I think that will keep happening when they go back to games origins frame. It's like a favour. Yeah, it's for sure. And like, you know, I can see it happening again. I can actually see Resident Evil going down the more action route when horror goes out of fashion again, you know? I love reboots of Tomb Raider a lot, but in my opinion, the main downside of Shadow of the Tomb Raider is the quests. I hate quests. I just hate the game. Like, I'm interested in the Dead Space remake, but honestly, if EA cared at all, they wouldn't have ruined the original series and then shut Viscera, which is really sad. Oh, it's done it again. Oh my god, this is so shitty. I hate it. Hi Dragon Ollie, how are you? I hate this jump. I hate this jump. It's my least favorite jump in the entire game. Oh, there we go. We did it. Why am I here though? I don't think this is where I want to be, is it? No. Fuck, I'm doing this jump for nothing. I hate this section in Tomb Raider. I find the underwater sections are like iconic and I love them, but I get lost like a motherfucker. Absolutely lost like a motherfucker. I love Dead Space, but I would quite like to play Dead Space 3 again. As it's been a while. Oh. And I would quite like to enjoy it again. I say enjoy. Like the Assassin's Creed games, I hate what they did with the franchise since Origins, but it sells well, so the new system is not going anywhere. Companies don't care about people like us, they care about little Timmy, who will badger his mum for a new game, and the people who can only get their gaming options from IGN gaming YouTubers. Or want to play, so it's really hard to take recommendations from other people right now. Honestly, it's fine, but I wonder if it's because I know the original well enough that I know what I'm doing. It's a pretty faithful adaptation for Game Boy fans. I have to look into it. I've always found like Game Boy versions of games like fascinating. They're like this sort of like alternate universe, you know? Let's go, let's go. How's Pokemon Gold treating you, by the way? Ron. Oh, that's ridiculous. Look at this room. This game's annoying sometimes. I did see it, yeah. It looks really cool, actually. He's dead. I did know that, yes, Dim. Look at my health before I've even got out of the water. Good lord, this game is brutal sometimes. Give me health pack now.
Uh-huh.
Pretty good, took a break from the main story to grind my team up. And then got a few hard get Pokemon in swarms. Very nice. Did you know they're actually making... Oh, sorry, I read that. They got that old tech to do some crazy things, but it's too much for them, I think. Very cool piece of history to look back on, though. Gaming history, I should say. Room is cruel. It is. Bully. We got bullied. Oh, we did a level. We're smashing it, guys. We won't be smashing it once we get to the deck, though, because Jesus Christ, that level is something else. You guys remember the deck? The Wreck of the Maria Doria. Yes. The deck and the Wreck of the Maria Doria. I like... I think I prefer the wreck though more. The wreck level more. I find the deck so painful. So much to remember in that level, and I always end up forgetting something. I love that the boat's upside down and everything. I know it's a difficult level, but I just love it. Yeah, the flamethrower guys are hellish for sure. Oh, actually, I remember there's a way here you can jump down and not take as much damage as that. Let's try it. I'll save it before I jump down as well. I remember being stuck on the deck for a really long time because of that stupid drop that you have to... And I've always thought this was a really stupid decision. You know the drop you have to do where you lose all of your health. And because I remember when I first played the game, I was like, I really want to do this. Played the level, I was like, oh, that drop will kill me. I can't do that, you know. And this is where I learned the word fathom. Oh, really? That's really cool. I love that. I can't do it. Basically, you have to grab the edge of one of the blocks. How do you do it? Ah, my brain isn't working. Yes, into the cave lake. I hate that. It's so stupid. So I was looking around thinking, I can't drop down there because I'll die. Turns out you won't die. Oh, fuck it. I can't be bothered. I'll keep that save if I remember and try it off stream. And look up the strategy again. Not that I'm gonna like do a no loads, no meds run. I'm just curious if I could remember how to do it. But I have an old lady brain. So people who said, oh, Karina, you spoke earlier and you said you were lurking and I never read it out, did I? I'm sorry, Karina, if you're still here. I think it got lost in all the messages and I did see it. I just didn't read it out. I'm so sorry. I'm a bad streamer. Lovely crew. Some survivors. I don't think we need to go this way yet because I think this is where we go later. You're doing great, Key. Thank you. I just remembered that I saw it and I read it in my head and I was like, I'll come to that in a second. I just... Oh... So many men. I think when they have guns and you have to get out of the water, I think that's so frustrating. God, they give you so many health packs in this level. So this is where you come later when you have all the bits and bobs that you need. Then you can climb up and do the jumpy jumps along here. Right, I'm just getting my bearings basically. So, yes. I remember. Sorry, I thought you had gone already. Hey, Doe. I work now, Kitty. Stream well, stream long, and stream forever. Bye-bye. Have a good one. Thank you for hanging out. We'll look after Bob. But yeah, thank you for saying goodbye. That's very kind of you, Ollie. Right, so that's where we go for later. Okay, I'm glad I remembered that. Thank you, Dim. I don't like this block puzzle because I get scared I'm gonna fuck it. Oh, Tokaji. Thank you so much for the raid. Thank you. I didn't realize you were a streamer. Thank you so much for the raid. How are you? What was you streaming? Tell me all about it. Guys, if you're coming in from Tokaji's raid, it's nice to meet you. My name is Kitty. We're just playing some cozy Tomb Raider 2 today. Hi, a secret to everybody. We bring hugs and ramen. Oh, well, I would definitely take a bowl of ramen and a hug. Thank you very much. Welcome. Hi, Cinny Boo. Hi. And Chemical Flash. That hello. Hi. Welcome on in. Ramen, you say? Yeah, Dim will take some. The atmosphere in these levels is so scary. Many miles underwater. It's dark, damp, and you never know where some henchmen spring from. I totally agree. Tomb Raider is a horror game. I've always said it. Welcome in, Raiders. Thank you for welcoming in the Raiders, guys. Thank you. Hey, Kitty, I was playing Tomb Raider, so I thought it would be a good opportunity to raid you. Fantastic. Which Tomb Raider? Oh my goodness. Now I know you're a streamer. I'm going to have to come check it out. Because I'm a big Tomb Raider person. As you know. But welcome on in, Tokaji's chat. It is very nice to meet all of you. I hope you're all very well. Thank you for coming over with the raid. Very much appreciated. Wait, did I load it rather than save it? Whoops. Well, that's embarrassing. How are you doing? I'm doing really well, thank you. Oh no, and it fucking took me all the way back here. Johnny Roger, thank you so much for the follow, thank you. Guys, I meant to save it and it loaded. The music's so cool, but I'm kind of upset that I have to do this pulling puzzle again. Well, that's just sad. Sorry, which Tomb Raider was it, Tokaji, by the way? Thank you for the follow, Jolly Roger. 1990. Year before I was born. Let's go. You were 93. Yo. 2 years after I was born. Hi, Jolly Roger. Nice to meet you. Come on in. You a big fan of Tomb Raider? First reboot and you finished it. Very nice. Did you enjoy it? GG. I recently played the first reboot a little while ago. That would be legend, right? Well, I think they mean Tokaji means Tomb Raider 2013. They call that the LAU trilogy, and they call the latest ones reboot. Of course, it's my favorite game. It's an awesome game. I'm glad it's one of your favorites, or your actual favorite. Really enjoyed it. Very good game. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Good. I do find that this is when the game gets a little bit brutal with the amount of enemies that you have to face all at once. Upside down boat level is really, isn't it? It's just genius level design. I hear footsteps. I'm sure of it. I'm sure I hear footsteps. I think there's a secret down here. How I get to it? Ouchie. Nope. After we finished the game, we were watching some weird cooking videos. Very nice. Very yummy. What was they cooking in the videos? Levels upside down. So you can see how it should look despite Lara walking on the ceilings. That's pretty cool. I've also seen someone do like a reimagining of Tomb Raider 2, some of the levels, and they made it on the Unreal Engine, and it was really cool to see. More Kitty's cooking streams or Overcooked. It would be nice to... Team 17 haven't reached out to me for a really long time. I know the lady who I used to have as my contact, she's pregnant, so obviously she's very busy. Don't swear. I don't think they actually seem to mind that much because I did it a lot and they didn't really seem to care, did they? Ow. Face cooking. Wash your eyes with bleach. I might have to look into this because I actually don't know what it is. I'd love to do more cooking streams, Dim, to be honest. I mean, I'd love to move out and be able to do all the cooking streams I want. I feel like that's the issue, really. I seem to have advanced quite a lot in a single run. I'm not as fast as like some people would be, but I do feel like we've done all right actually today. And we've only been going like 2 hours, so... And I'm probably going to finish up sort of around the 2-hour mark, guys. I'm getting quite tired, actually. And I've got my last shift tomorrow where I'm training to be a duty manager, so... That's exciting, isn't it? Murder and Serpent Rouge full of people and vibrancy, lovely places. It's amazing to see, isn't it? Absolutely amazing. Manager, duty manager, that's right, yeah. Very exciting, eh? But do so at your own risk and don't make me responsible. I will bear that in mind. Wishing you all the best. Thank you very much. Thank you. Pretty much did a shift by myself on Tuesday, so I know I can do it. It's just about having confidence now. I'm gonna hit my head. Oh, she didn't. Aha. I'm a genius. Guys, I need to check the Instagram poll as well to see what the decision was. On aha or Yeah, you can. You got this. Thank you, Andrew. Thank you very much. I appreciate the support. I very much do. It's scary, but we'll do it. We'll get it. Oh, running into stuff. She sounds like she has the hiccups. Hey. God, I nearly loaded it again. Idiot. Idiot. Eyes. Oh, no. Be the ballroom, but I've converted it into my own personal gym. Oops, wrong game. Ah. What is it she says? Remember what she says? She says, ah, the something. Oh, thank you, Xian. I appreciate that. Thank you. Oh, fuck's it. Oh, brutal. You asked for the day off. Nice. Did you get it? Compensation for the event I went to on Sunday. Nice. Did you enjoy the event, by the way? That looked painful. Can you imagine? Just like shattered glass. Dead. Yeah, I should be not lazy. Do a proper running jump. And I'll definitely make it. That's what I should do, guys. But I'm cheeky and lazy. Not just shattered glass. Shattered ass. Shattered plate glass. True. It was super fun. I'm very glad. Got a sunburn. Gotta wear that suntan lotion, my dude. Play toys, oh my goodness. Thank you so much for the raid. That's so kind of you. But I'm finishing soon. But it is lovely to see you. Hi, Play Toys. Guys, if you are not following Play Toys, he has been in here quite a lot. And as I say, Tokaji, we know Tokaji as well, so give him a follow. You just guys have been so lovely. Ugari's here, look. Hello guys, how are we all? Just give everybody a follow, everyone's awesome. I am sorry, I'm pretty much going to finish up now though, I'm afraid. I'm quite tired myself. Thank you for welcoming in the raiders, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you. How are you, Play Toys? What was you playing?
No.
Why does she keep saying no? I'm trying to save the game. Why are you saying no? Let me stand here. You've caught me right at the end and I'm like really tired, so I'm so sorry. You're tired and going to sleep, so okay, well, we'll both get some sleep. How about that? But guys, thank you so much for the raids tonight. Tokaji and Playtoys are both streamers, so go give them a follow. They're amazing. Hey, say Federi, how are you? Saving good. Saving is very good. Very good indeed. Guys, if I haven't met some of you before, my name's Kitty. It is nice to meet you. Welcome on in. We are playing Tomb Raider. Unfortunately, I'm finishing now, but we will be back on Friday. And I'll have much more energy then. Thank you for coming over from the raid. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, guys. Thank you. If you are not already following on Twitch, be sure to, if you enjoyed it, obviously. If you didn't, thank you for hanging out. Be sure to hit that follow